From Washington, D.C., Roland Martin, how was your Image Awards week?
The award-winning
Image Awards was great on Friday night, of course.
Congratulations.
Well, I appreciate it. And
Yeah, Roland,
we're here.
Congrats.
We're here, of course, also on the air. So I have here. It took them about 6 months for you to send your award, but I have the actual, the first one, the second one I won on the set here at TV One. So one for Best Host, so beating out Joy Reid and W. Kamau Bell, Steve Harvey, Anthony Anderson, and Tracy Ellis Ross. And so we appreciate all the folks voting for me for new Best Host here on NewsOne Now and TV One. So we certainly appreciate that. Thank you so very much. And so it was a great weekend. Also participated in the red carpet. And so it was fabulous time. Well, we missed you out there, but we did have the Tom Joyner Foundation on the, of course, I'll talk about them on the red carpet there as well. And so
first generation, yeah.
Great weekend all across.
Gave Roland another award.
And Roland not looking good in the pink.
Huh?
Rocking the pink.
Oh, yeah,
Saturday night.
come on now. And then, of course, Anthony Anderson decides to say in the middle, during the show, Roland, you weren't the only one wearing pink because he had a pink tuxedo jacket on. But it's like, real men can rock the pink. So that's how we do it. We did, though, unfortunately. Of course, we celebrated the Image Awards, but we lost a huge legend on Sunday. Al Jarreau passed away, 7-time Grammy Award winner. Also, because I first met him 2 years ago when he won an Image Award as well. He, of course, they announced that he was going to be retiring earlier in the week because he was in the hospital for exhaustion. He passed away on yesterday. So many tributes pouring in all across the country. One of the folks, of course, who knew him very well, who was going to visit him next week when he was back in L.A., is Jeffrey Osborne. He joins us right now. Jeffrey, how you doing?
I'm great, man. How you doing, Roland?
Doing great. Just share your thoughts about your friend, the great Al Jarreau.
Well, first of all, I'm shocked, because I had learned that he had just got admitted to the hospital, and I was getting ready to go see him this week when I got in town. So it was shocking to hear that he passed away. But I have quite a history with Al. We worked together a lot. As a matter of fact, last year we did a little tour together, So, and then, we did a little tour together. And a few years ago, we did a Christmas tour together. And, and myself and Al and George were really close because he was very close with George
Duke.
So, I love Al. I know back in the 60s, him and George used to hang out up there in San Francisco. They both went to school there, and they used to hang out in a little half-note jazz club back in the 60s. So I've had so many great times with Al. He's got to be one of the most unique vocalists of all time. I mean, one of those guys, as soon as you hear his voice, you know exactly who he is. And his style was so unique. He is a vocal percussionist, able to do anything with his voice. Just a really special human being, great person, and a great loss for all of us.
And you talk about that unique style, and he crossed so many different genres, and even won Grammys in 3 different areas. One of only 2 singers to do so.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, he's really a jazz vocalist who turned to be a pop vocalist, R&B vocalist. He did it all, man. He was amazing. Like I said, it's once in a lifetime a voice like that comes around. A talent like that comes around. And he was just so special, man. And I have so much fun with him. I mean, we just actually worked on a record when George died. He did a tribute album to George, and I worked with him on that record. So it's just sad.
Did you guys talk the business?
Tom, he was also supposed to perform this Friday at the Howard Theater here in Washington, D.C., along with Take 6. And joining us also is Mark Kibble and Claude McKnight of Take 6. Mark, I want to start with you. Are you there?
Here.
Tom, can you hear Mark?
Yeah, barely.
Folks, if you could turn it up, please, I appreciate that. Mark, just your thoughts as well. Just the loss of this great legend.
Oh my goodness, my dad knew Al when he was growing up, so I had some early on ties with him. Al was the first person that put Take 6 on the road back in '89 when we were babies in the industry. We cut our teeth with him, and we learned just how to be from his sunshine that he brought to the table anytime that he was out there. He became our friend very quickly. shared with us just how to do it. We expanded what we did because we were with Al Jarreau. We sang with him on one of his Christmas projects when he did "I'll Be Home for Christmas." We backed him up. We worked with him when we worked with Quincy Jones, and we be doing it on the song "Back on the Block." And here recently, we were just about to record with him again, and possibly go on tour with him again, even this summer. They were planned. So I had met with him recently. I think one of the fondest memories was just recently we crossed paths with him in Istanbul in the lounge at the airport. We had such a good time just fooling around, clowning around. Al is always such a ray of sunshine for us and such a high inspiration.
Claude?
We love that man so much. Yes.
Mark, you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Claude, is Claude there? Sorry, we don't have Claude there as well. Jeff, want to go to you. A lot of people also talked about, again, you mentioned that unique style, which obviously was so different. He scored a massive hit with a television theme show, with moonlighting, and so a whole new audience learned about Al Jarreau.
Exactly, yeah. He just, like you said, he crossed every genre. He was amazing. Moonlighting was huge for him. I think that was like 1970s, actually that was in the 80s.
It was in the 80s.
And that's when a lot of people really came to notice Al, but he had done so many recordings before then. I can't even tell you my favorite. There's so many great songs.
That's the truth.
But I got to sing a morning with him, and a duet on the Christmas tour, and I had so much fun with him. I mean, he's like he said, he was always smiling, always had this great personality. He loved what he did, and he loved being around people and music. Just an amazing person.
Sybil, go ahead.
I was just wondering about your favorite memory, because you were talking about, meeting him in those moments like in Spain and what have you. But do you have one memory, Jeffrey, that you'll always carry with you with Al?
Oh, man, I guess, on the tour that we did last year, I would always go out and sing a duet with him, My Old Friend, the song My Old Friend. Mm-hmm. And it was just like the first time I walked out on stage, he was sitting there. I walked out from behind him and I touched him and he looked up and he just jumped up and grabbed me. And, he just laughed and laughed for 3 or 4 minutes before the song, we even started the song.
That's the kind of spirit he was.
Kind of spirit.
Right,
exactly.
right. He would do that.
His spirit was just amazing.
Grab you.
Exactly.
Hey, Mark, I want to ask you real quick, how will y'all honor Al Jarreau? You supposed this weekend at the Howard Theater?
My goodness, it is such a privilege to be able to do some of his material. We're going to try to pull together some of his hits that we have been loving all of our lives.
We'll take 6, do take 5.
That's a good one.
We'll take 6, do take 5.
Well, we want to thank, first of all, we want to thank Mark Kibble, Jeffrey Osborne, Claude McKnight. I'm sorry your phone line dropped. We couldn't get you in there to pay tribute to Al Jarreau. Gentlemen, thank you so very much. He certainly was indeed a legend.
Kickstart your day at 7 and get the news you need from the perspective you want. NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.